Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is Anas, excuse me. I don't have corona, at least I don't think so. Don't worry about it, but I've got, a bit of a snotty nose. It's that time of the year. It's winter time. It's raining outside. It's morning, and yeah, uh, boring weather to fly in. I don't really feel like doing anything today. We also have a lockdown taking into effect today, so all major malls and stuff like that, bars, restaurants, cafes, hairdressers, masseuses, and everything is closing down except for normal shops where you can get your groceries. Uh, it's going pretty mental here. I'm just gonna try and stay away from these shopping malls, not shopping malls, shopping centers and stuff, because I think people are going crazy today. They probably think that the whole world is gonna shut down and they won't be able to get toilet paper. So, oh God, it's the whole thing is starting over again. But let's talk about some other things. So there's not much sunlight in like lately. So and I'm here in the homestead, trying to stay away. So because my roomie and so he's got a you know also have some. We're trying to stay away from each other. Not he's works with elderly people, so in case I'm ill, I'm down here now. But there's like no power. My battery bank says 11.8 and it's blinking red. Um, I don't know if you can see that blinking red right there, right there. So that's not looking so good. So I don't have a lot of power, so to like fly and stuff, but I can do YouTube, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is just like a morning video. I don't know what to say. I hadn't really planned anything. Normally I do a little bit of planning before I start rambling on, but I do my videos in one take, and I don't edit too much because I don't think I don't want to, it's not worth it. It just takes up too much of my time with regards to the fact that I'm not making any money doing this editing. Editing's fun though, if you're editing videos together, video parts like FPV, I like doing that. I really like doing that. But I don't like editing out ums and stuff. Sorry, I keep looking at myself because I turned the camera around. So, sorry guys. But yeah, but editing is fun, yeah. But just not when you have to edit ums and stuff like that out, as I said before. Or yeah, I don't know. So, oh God, I really wish there was some nice weather, but it just isn't. I managed to fly a little bit yesterday, but that was indoors. I just had one battery to fly, and yeah. Excuse me while I take a smoke. And it was good. It was a good flight. The Ghost Whoop is flying really, really nicely. It's still needs a bit of weight reduction, but I'm actually waiting for some parts. I'm gonna try. What my idea was that I wanted to have a Whoop that wasn't limited by range and video range so much as these normal tiny Whoops, so I could fly a little bit further with them. Use them for like tight place, I don't know, exploration. I know the flight time is not that great, um, but I've got it down to like 24 grams ish, and I really want to get it down to about 21 grams without the battery. That seems to be a good weight. Still waiting for the four-bladed props. I think they'll make a huge difference, give it a bit more lift, maybe also draw a bit more power, but definitely want to weight reduce it. I don't know. It's not so many options. I know there are some light. What do you call it? AKK has got a VTX that's come out that Albikim just did a review on, and it looks quite interesting because it can do up to 400 milliwatts. And I think all you have to do is, which I thought was really interesting, when you look at that link he has, they actually supply a little thing that isolates the VTX from the flight controller, and it's like a little cork thing. And cork is very light, and I think that's probably one of the materials we haven't really thought about. First of all, cork is biodegradable, eco-friendly, kind of, because it grows back, and it's really lightweight. It handles heat really, really well. It doesn't burn, so it's pretty perfect. You know, it doesn't melt. So I think I'm gonna try and see if I can get hold of some cork before shops close down today. Some really thin stuff. If I can manage to do that, I'm not totally sure. I might actually have some cork here that I can use now that I think about it. So wait a second, I'm just gonna check. Do I? Yeah, I don't. But it's in use. You know, this stuff. So I guess I could cut a slice of this. You know, use it for isolation. I mean, even this is light, so, and it's pretty strong. So I don't know why we don't use this more often for a build for like isolation between boards. I mean, you can get this really, really thin. Here's a good example. I'll show you something really cool. So if I can find it, it's like right here. Yeah, right here. So my father lives in Portugal, and in Portugal they have a lot of cork stuff, and this is a wallet made of cork, so you can see how thin you can. I mean, it's almost like leather, thin, so you can get it like, you can get it really thin, right? I've had this for years. Nice. So yeah, I'm not gonna take this apart, but this is the kind of cork you could use for isolating your VTX from your flight controller, and I think it's a really good idea. So pardon me, coffee was really strong, and I haven't had any breakfast yet, so I got the hiccups. So I think that's what I'm gonna be trying to do. Isolate the VTX from the flight controller as well, and find a lighter VTX. I've got a lighter camera as well that I could use instead, and it's a 6 megapixel, but it doesn't have a fisheye lens. I bought a few of them. Let me show you. So yeah, I'm sorry about this. I'm running back and forth, but as I said, I didn't plan anything. So I made a video about this. These tiny CCTV cameras right here. Yeah, and it's got a it's PAL and NTSC. You can do all kinds of audio as well, but they have these are 6 megapixel cameras, and it's tiny. Focus. Anyway, it's pretty tiny, as you can see, and it's got these infrared light things, which I don't think really work very well. It's not really a night camera, and the lens is not very long. But what I'm thinking is, I've taken these infrared things off before, and also taken the microphone off before. And this is a really, really nice little camera. All I gotta figure out is how to mount it. You know, it's gotta be glued in, I think, because and it's really compact. Like, it doesn't have. Let me measure this for you guys. So. Oh, and it doesn't have fisheye lens. It just has. Yeah, it doesn't have fisheye lens. So it just has a flat normal view. So something sounding really funny over here. Anyway, so it's like 1.2 centimeters. So 12 millimeters from front to back, and it's what is it here? Yeah, 11.5 millimeters by 11 and a half, no, by 12. Okay, 12 by 12 or something like that. 12 millimeters by 12 by 12, pretty much, or 11 by 11 by 11. So it's like square, kind of, like little box. So, but yeah, these are really cheap, and they are 6 megapixel. We're gonna be taking a look at it. I'm gonna try and see if I can actually change the lens in this one from another lens that has wide angle, and see if I can get a focus and yeah, maybe use it for FPV, because I don't mind a bit of fish eye lens and fish eye lens on the FPV cameras. It seems to give you a bit of wider view, but this is pretty cool. These are really, really cheap. I have a link. Check out my video selections. I have made a video. I make playlists as well. Sort everything in playlists, and this is like one of these product reviews where we're taking a look at the mini CCTV camera. It's quite interesting because I haven't seen anybody use this one for whoops, but this is like super cheap. 50 crowns, I think 60 crowns to get it here. 60 crowns is like what? So so that's like 10 bucks. About 10 bucks for a 6 megapixel camera. At least it says it's 6 megapixels. I can't really be sure. I don't know, because it comes with this weird instruction thing where the camera is actually not really listed, as you can see. But yeah, 25 fps in PAL, frames per second, and NTSC it's 30 frames per second, it says. So I don't really know. Looks from 0, it depends which one it is, but like, what does it say here? 0.008 looks, 0.01 looks, 0.0. Yeah, that's pretty weird. You can power it with from voltage range from 5 volts to 12 volts, which is really nice. And it has power consumption, if it's the right one that I'm looking at, I don't know. But this one is Take T4, for example. It doesn't really say which one it is. It must say something here. This is PAL, so this is 25 frames per second. Really? Yeah, okay. Should be plenty for, yeah, PAL. I should have probably gotten the NTSC. Anyway, CVBS PAL, and this is model 2051RL. So I'll find that here too, and it's not on here. So that's really weird. So the model number is not even on the spec sheet here, but yeah, it's pretty weird. So this, I don't know. Yeah, pretty weird that they give you this and it's not on there. So which one is it? Good question. I think it's probably one of these. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. It has OSD. It says one of them, UTC video. But I don't know how to change anything. I haven't actually found the OSD. That's weird. I don't think this one has UTC video OSD. That's really weird. Anyway, enough about that. This is actually a CCTV camera, so and this one has a flat cone pinhole. So yeah, I think pretty interesting. I've already made a little video where I flew around filming with this, so in my garden bed this summer, and that was pretty interesting on a Whoop. But I hadn't really mounted it properly, but I think I might want to mount this because this is kind of light, and yeah, it could be interesting to use this as an FPV camera if I can change the lens, which I don't know if I can. Anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for being subscribed. Sorry I rambled on here at the end, but this is kind of like a boring vlog day. I don't know what else to talk about than this. Still waiting for parts for Whoops. mainly the frame, which I think is the most important. That's like where everything's going to go on there. And then I'm thinking of doing something different this time with regards to the VTX. Um, as I told you, with the cork and everything. But yeah, stay tuned for that. And see you on the next one. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Comment down below. Give a thumbs up and share and subscribe and all that. That helps the channel. And as always, fly hard.